In last week's video, I talked about how and why to systematize your pet business. This video is part 2 to that video, so I would definitely recommend going and watching that one first. I'll put the link in the video description below. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the 3 systems that allowed my business to soar into the 6 figures. Before I get into that, I would love it if you smash the subscribe button to stay up to date with my weekly videos about being a full-time professional pet sitter, dog walker, and pet business owner. The first big thing to systematize within your pet sitting and dog walking business is client acquisition and new client onboarding. If you don't have a set system for acquiring new clients, then you're going to find yourself constantly worrying about finding new clients. And if you don't have a set way for clients to be onboarded, then you're going to find them Instagramming you and Facebooking you and calling you and texting you, and it's just going to be a total mess that is not scalable. Not only that, but your clients are going to have anxiety because they don't know the right way of getting set up with your business. So you have to have a set system for finding these people and for getting them onboarded. For example, if you choose to do a new client intake form on your website, then you could create an auto message on your Facebook page that automatically redirects everyone that messages you there to this form on your website. And then you can go ahead and do the same thing with your voicemail and your texts. And then go ahead and create a canned, scripted message that you can send to new clients when you can and when you cannot accommodate them. That way you don't even have to think about what to say. You're just copying and pasting the same message for all of these new clients as they come in. Again, this is just an example of one way that you could handle it. The point here is just to have a set system for whatever you choose to do. For me in my business, I have a very detailed guide when it comes to the new client onboarding process that goes over any and every kind of new client encounter you could think of. And this way that my manager that handles our new client onboarding, she can just refer to this guide and know exactly what to say and do in every situation without ever having to contact me. For the client acquisition side of this, I would recommend that you create a social media calendar with different themes for each week or even each day, and go ahead and design and schedule all of your social media posts in advance. And then while you're at it, go ahead and schedule a day every month to reach out to clients and ask for Google reviews. And while you're doing that, go ahead and schedule a day each month to reach out to other businesses that you have referral agreements with. These are just examples of different things that I do, but whatever it is that you do to acquire new clients needs to be on a set system that recurs every month without you having to worry about it. And just like I said in last week's video, whatever it is that you decide to do here, you need to put it into writing as a step-by-step actionable plan. That way, if you were to hire someone to handle the client acquisition side of the business for you, you could just hand them this manual. They could read it and they could do exactly what you do step by step. Once you have a set system for client acquisition and onboarding, the next thing that you're going to want to systematize will be scheduling and payments. If you don't have a set way for clients to submit scheduling requests and payments, your life and your clients' lives will be a total mess. Take it from me, because I did not have a system for this the first couple years of my business, and there's nothing worse than trying to remember which requests you've confirmed, which requests you've declined, which requests you've gotten payment for, and which you have not gotten payment for. Trying to keep track of all these different things while you're getting scheduling requests texted to you and Instagrammed to you, and certain clients are leaving cash, some are leaving checks, some are Venmoing you. It's just anxiety central. You need a set, organized, consolidated way for all of these requests and payments to be handled. If you use a system like Time to Pet, you could have a canned message to send to people reminding them to submit all of their scheduling requests on the app, and that you will confirm or decline the requests within X number of business hours. By doing this, you can cure a lot of the client's anxiety, because now they'll know exactly how and where to submit a new scheduling request, and they'll know when it will be confirmed or declined. And then it will cure a lot of your own anxiety, because now all of these requests that are coming in will be consolidated and organized. The next thing that you're going to want to systematize within your pet sitting and dog walking business is hiring. Just like with finding new clients, you need a system for finding new team members. And there's different ways of going about this. Again, like I've said many times, the point that I'm trying to make here is just to create a system and get it in writing that anyone can follow. I will say that within my own hiring process, it starts with exactly where to post the hiring ad, exactly what to say in the hiring ad, and then when potential applicants find that ad, follow the link to the application, we get all of the information that we need to know in the application. It includes knockout questions and a bunch of other things. That way, by the time we even get to the point of scheduling a phone interview, we've weeded out almost everyone that was not a good fit. And then my hiring system goes into the next steps to do after the phone interview, after the in-person interview, etc., etc., etc. It's all broken down into a step-by-step actionable plan. Because I have a set system for hiring, client onboarding, and scheduling, anyone on my team could do any of this stuff. And knowing that we can delegate these tasks and still get the same results every time is exactly what allows us to continue growing and scaling. Don't be afraid to tweak your systems and processes after you have them written out. You know, I've been in business 8 years, and I have tweaked every one of our systems and processes 100 times, and I'll tweak them 100 more times, because I'm constantly learning new things and constantly looking for the best way to optimize everything about my business. If I try something that works, I'll keep it. If I try something that doesn't lead to the results that I'm looking for, I just move on to the next thing, or I go back to the way that I used to do it. I really think that success in business all comes down to taking risks and always learning and evolving. And like I said in my previous video, I am considering selling my own systems and processes. So if that is something that you would be interested in, please follow the link in the video description below to send me an email. And just say in the email that you watched this video and that you are interested in purchasing my systems and processes. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me some ideas about other things that you want to hear me talk about here on the YouTube channel. I'm Doug the Dog Guy with Bad to the Bone Pet Care, reminding you to stay positive.